Hey guys, I'm back today with another book review for you, and this book review is one that you guys chose because I gave you the option of me either reviewing Brenna Yovanoff's The Space Between or The Replacement, and you guys chose The Space Between. So since I aim to please, I'm making this review just for you. Let's just get down into this. So the space in between, our main character, her name is Daphne, and Daphne is the daughter of Lilith and Lucifer. She lives in this city called Pandemonium, which from what I read about it, I kind of viewed it sort of like hell, but not really. Time is kind of like an odd thing for Daphne. She kind of just exists. She doesn't really feel like she has a place or a purpose. She's just around, and she knows that she doesn't want to end up being like her sisters who go to Earth and whose main purpose is to kind of like lead guys astray and all these kinds of things. And she's like, yeah, I don't know what I should do or want to do, but I know that I don't want to become that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, which isn't very much. But all of this changes when Daphne's brother Obi comes to her and is like, hey, I just wanted to say goodbye. I'm going to Earth, but I'm not coming back like all the other times. She's like, say what? You have to come back. It's against the rules that you not come back. He's like, well, I'm in love with someone and I just want to be with her. So I just want to let you know that love ya, and I'm peacing out. And Daphne's kind of like, I really don't know what I should do with this information, but I feel like I need to do something because very bad things happen when people from Pandemonium go to Earth and they stay there longer than they're supposed to because they're breaking the rules. Daphne's like, I know that this is really bad idea, Obi. So Daphne goes to someone she trusts. She's like, hey, what should I do about this? And the guy's like, look, gotta let the kid do what he's gonna do. There's nothing you can do about it. Just let it go. There's nothing. And she's like, well, this effing sucks. So Daphne tries to go meet with her brother one last time before he leaves, just to try to convince him, be like, please don't do this. You're putting yourself in a lot of danger. And in the process of this happening, the spirit of a boy named Truman, who is one of Obi's charges, shows up in Pandemonium, and you kind of get the sense that he tried to commit suicide. What kind of ends up happening is Obi ends up taking Truman's spirit back to the real world when he heads to Earth, and that's just it. But eventually Daphne comes to find out that her brother has been kidnapped and they don't know where he's at, but it's very clear that he is in danger. When Daphne gets this information, she just straps on her big girl boots and is like, I'm going to Earth, I'm gonna find my brother, and I'm gonna do this. Daphne heads to Earth, and she's not really sure what to expect or really what to do because she's never been to Earth before. She first decides to try to find Truman, who was the boy that she last saw her brother with. Daphne ends up finding Truman, and Truman is not okay. He's kind of coming apart at the seams. So stuff happens, and eventually Daphne's like, dude, cut this shit out, suck it up, and you definitely need to help me find my brother because you are pretty much my only key right now. You need to help me out, and you need to cut all this other shit off because it's not good for your health. After this, Daphne and Truman combine as a team, so they start looking for different clues on what's happened to Obi. While all this is going on, there is a constant threat to Daphne, which is Dark Dreadful, who is kind of like this demon slayer pet of the Archangel Azrael. I think that that's enough information for you guys to get a sense of what the purpose is for our characters and what their goal is and what's happening and all that jazz. So yeah, let's talk about characters really quick. Daphne is probably one of the top 5 of my favorite female characters because I'm just gonna say that I feel like she is a very strong female character. She's very centered and logical. Throughout this whole book, it's like a learning process for her, and she really steps into her own. And then eventually it's like, this is what I want, and I can do the things that can get me there. And I'm also gonna say that I enjoy Truman. I feel like you're first introduced to Truman's faults when you first meet him. You're just like, whoa, what is going on with this train wreck that is happening before my eyes? Definitely see Truman change throughout the book and just kind of realizing that he can overcome some of the stuff that is going on in his life and be able to find the strength to move past that and to help Daphne. So that was really cool. I'm just going to say that I really enjoyed this book, and one of the aspects that I think that I enjoyed the most was that since you're dealing with demon and angel mythology, this book definitely had humongous potential of being very black and white, like this is good, this is evil, this is what good people do, this is what evil people do, this is who the good people are, this is who the bad people are, and that's it. I feel like there's a ton of potential when you're dealing with demon and angel mythology that could happen, but I have to say that I really enjoyed the fact that is not how the story is presented at all. There is just a humongous margin of gray, and there's just a lot of different kinds of gray. And I feel like because of that, it really set the story up for there to be a lot of twists and a lot of things to happen that you did not see coming out of left field, which I found very great and very refreshing. With all that being said, I highly recommend The Space Between. I give it 4.5 stars out of 5. It was just really good. So yeah, I hope that you guys check it out, and I also hope that you found this review helpful. And like always, thank you so much for giving me some of your time. I really appreciate it. And until I see you next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.